Check, 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 check. All right, we back like we never left. Episode 2, part 2 of January recap, you know, January 2026 art recap, Edavinci's art show and sale. Like, this was really like kind of 2025, but I had to put this one as one of my 2026s, like, cause it's one of my favorites that I've done so far. As you can see, the neons is neoning, but y'all gotta go check it out in person. But anyways, episode 2, part 2 of 2026 January recap. I started on this one. It's all in your head. So much depth to that. But I started on the background like I usually do. But what I did this time was I masked off the face and I did a little bit more focus on the background first. And I came back and I did each little quadrant of the face a different color. Then I came back and I added the brain. Because the brain is what brings it all together. But anyway, it's literally all in your head is one of my favorite pieces that I've done so far this year. At the end of 2025, whatever you want to call it. Fact check me. See what it says right there though. It does say 25. Oh well, it's a 2025 piece. I kind of knew that, but I definitely want to get this one out. I don't want to put this one for no $100 though. Like, let me know. What should I put this one at? Should I put it like 200? Somebody wanted it for 200? If not, I ain't tripping. I might hold on to this one. I kind of like it. Sometimes it's cool to hold on to your stuff, but once again, the neons is really neoning on this thing. Now, you really got to come check it out in person at 4533 West Waco Drive, 254 Craft Mall, if you don't know. Come check out my booth. Come check out all the other booths. Don't worry about that. I ain't messing nothing up. We're good. But yeah, go check out all the booths at 254 Craft Mall. This one will be up there. It may be today, maybe later on this week. Who knows? But yeah, it's all in your head. One of my favorite pieces that I did so far this year. Let's go check out that video real quick before we move on to the next one, because I was feeling that one whenever I made it. It's all in your head. Where's my audio at for that? I gotta make it come through. Yeah. Yeah, the neons is neon in that video though. You see the difference? Yeah. Come check it out in person. Let me know what you think. Anyway, let's go back to the main scene. All right, let's move on to the next piece that I did this year. Nah, I can't do that one yet. Yeah, I guess so. All right, well, I did this one out of a canvas that got. It was a casualty of war, you know what I mean? So this canvas was it was on the sidelines whenever I was splattering some backgrounds, you know what I mean? I was splattering some backgrounds on this one. And like I got a lot of purple on this, so it kind of inspired me, like how can I stick to the purple theme and still do my own thing? Well, I love the old gray tape era, but at the same time, the eyes, like it kind of looked like some eyes looking through the cassette tape. So I was like trapped in the tape, you know what I mean? Like I'm still trapped in that era. Unfortunately, some sad news just passed the other day, you know, or just happened where we just lost a Texas legend the other day. But anyways, moving on, like, yeah. Screwed up. You can kind of see the neons neoning on this one. Got them reflective cassette film in there. Yeah. Let me know what you think. Would you cop this? I might put this one $50. What's up? I might do. Yeah, I'll keep it at $50. All right, let's keep it moving. One of my favorites for real though. Boom, done. Yeah, Darth Maul. So once again, I saw some stuff online that inspired me. I saw an advertisement. Maul has a new series coming up, right? And I was like, man, I love the red and black, like just the contrast of it, and just putting a little hints of white and yellow. It makes it pop. You see his horn up here. Once again, you know, I go around the sides a little bit. Well, yeah. Maul's one of my favorite characters in the whole Star Wars thing, so I had to do it justice. But once again, this was inspired by an online ad, so I was like, man, let me do my own thing on it. I started with a cool little texturized red background, then I just filled it in with some black with the, you know, my little signature splatters on there. But whenever I did it, I made sure to cover the eyes, because I'd have been, you know, I'd have been upset if I'd have hit my eyes with that splatter, because ain't nothing worse than messing up a painting with extra splatter right in the wrong spot. But yeah, what'd you think? Let me know if you like this one. I'm definitely gonna have this one at the craft mall. It probably won't last long because of, you know, the nature of it, but I like it. Let me know. Should I keep doing more of the Star Wars themes, or I'm trying not to get no copyright issues, but you know, I fucks with them. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, so it's cool to be able to do Star Wars stuff whenever I can. So this one was inspired by a marathon, so if they don't like that I was doing something because I was watching them, then they can come do something. But then I know they watching me. But yeah, this one is a set. I literally just finished this one this morning, or not this morning, but early this morning, last night, whatever you want to call it. But it's a set, and it works either way. You can put it vertical or horizontal, but I think it looks better you put them side by side. You know, that was kind of the way the technique was supposed to be. But you know, some nice little versatile stuff. I like these though, because it's something different. You know, I tried to challenge myself to do something abstract, but at the same time still appealing. You see that reflecting? Yeah. Little metallics in the background. Yeah, hear them dogs barking in the back. That's right. Everything's okay, Wolfie. But yeah. Let me know what you think on these, man. Should I sell them as a set or individual? Because I want to keep them together. I don't want to let them separate, but sometimes it's hard to move them as a set. Anyways, that's the first time I was able to do that without messing up. Let's go. Hey, the views on this one went kind of crazy though, because I got like 1,000 views on YouTube, but the other channel, this would be like a couple hundred. So go give me a follow, Edavinci's Art Show. But last but not least, one of the last pieces that I did of this month was, no matter where life takes me, find me with a smile. Mac Miller, R.I.P. All right. So I had a friend of mine hit me with this quote and was like, do something and we'll put something together afterwards and, you know, do like a run of some shirts or something. So I might have this on a shirt coming soon. Definitely check this one out, you know. R.I.P. to Mac Miller. He was a wise man beyond his years. It was unfortunate, you know. Definitely beware of mental health and all that. So I ain't trying to bring the room down, nothing like that, but R.I.P. You know, sometimes your best inspiration don't come till after you're gone, but yeah, the neons is neoning on that thing. But yeah, shirt coming soon on that. I think I might, who knows? All right, is that it? Yeah, that's it. That really ain't it. I got a whole, look, I gotta show you real quick. I got a whole bunch of stuff that I did too in January. January was adventurous. I did 20 pieces when I did the math, because the first part one from the episode that came on before this one, episode 1, part 1 I did 6 pieces. Part 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. Plus one of those was a double painting, you know what I mean? But Anyway, this one, I'm going to do a little bit more extra with it, but I really had to double back on this one because, you know, mental health, it really does, you know, it affects everyone, whether it's just yourself or everybody in your family and all that. So, you know, try to take care of yourself the best you can, which shout out to art, because that's really what brings me through it all is like art. Because like I said, I done did so much art this month, I had to break it up into 2 parts, really 3 parts, because the third part I'm going to do it all on its own. But yeah, I did a total of 20 paintings in the month of January, so I had to break it down into 2 parts. I did a whole collection for Valentine's Day that I'm finna do for the next episode, for episode 3. Then I'm probably gonna do some more stuff in February, so I'll double back and do another recap. But definitely stay tuned. I'm gonna keep doing more of the art show and tells because it's a good way to keep my art cataloged and kind of timestamp it, because when I first started doing all the art, I was just taking and putting it in the store once I got to the store, as soon as I was finishing the art, I was putting the art in there, and I wasn't like promoting it or, you know, double down on anything. So now what I'm gonna try to do is every month, I'm gonna stack up, I'm gonna drop something, then I'm gonna put it in the store. And then the next month, I'm going to do it all over again. So stay tuned. I'm going to make more content, and I'm going to recap all the art that I can before it's gone, because once it's gone, it's gone. I done lost pieces that I can't talk about again. So stay tuned. Edavinci's Art Show and Tell, episode 2. I'm out. Boom.